You know, guys, I gotta say the best thing is revenge, but you know what's even better than revenge? Forgiveness. That sounded so corny. God, I'm sorry, that was cringe. I was talking to a friend the other day, not even, like, last night, actually, and we were kind of, like, making scenarios of, like, oh, like, if this person in your life kind of did you wrong, like, what would you do? And, he was kind of, like, very on the much so retaliation part, really just trying to get back times two. Uh, and then he asked me the same question, what I would do personally. Wouldn't I do the same? And I said, honestly, it's obviously circumstantial. It depends on what we're talking about or what was being done to me. But I honestly said to him, like, there's a lot of scenarios where I just honestly don't do anything. I let it be. And simply, when I said that, he kind of was like a little lost. He was kind of like questioning, like, what the hell? Like, why wouldn't you do something? Like, they literally just disrespected you and did this to you. And it's like, why wouldn't you do anything back? And to put it short and simple, I kind of really just said, because I'll let life take its course and nature will get back at them when it feels it's the need to get back at them, And I don't say that in a malicious intent. I say that in a kind of in a way and in a sense where when life feels the need to humble somebody and, also when life feels the need to reward somebody and deserving of whatever they are going to be granted, right? Like, I feel like genuinely the nature and karma, and I believe in all these things. I believe in God giving good to those and humbling those who need to be humbled. I believe in all that because it makes sense. There's just so many things in my life that I could just name personally that I've seen just like come together and then kind of just make sense. And I reflect on, that past thing and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy, I remember when I was younger, I had a lot of enemies, man. I had a lot of enemies. I never understood why. I never understood what was the hatred towards me or against me. Like, why? Like, I'm a solid person. I'm a decent guy. I'm not a horrible human being, And then, as you get older, you start realizing, well, it's not you. It's a lot of them were just mad at themselves. They were upset because maybe they felt like you had something that they didn't or wish they could and feel like they could never get what you have or had or whatever. And, not that like I was special or anything, but that's just what it comes down to. There's a lot of jealousy and hatred and animosity towards other people. And sometimes they lash out on you with anger and insults or just trying to bash you, And it's just funny because I never was the type of person to retaliate. I never did anything to those people or wish harm on them or try to screw them over, even if they try to screw me over or talk bad about me or behind my back or fake me or whatever. And it's just funny because, like, looking back, dude, I can name so many scenarios. And, like, one of them is one of the main reasons why I made this video right now because, there was this dude the other day who messaged me and, he hit me up in the DMs and his name sounded familiar and he was like, yo, Kevin, what's up, man? Like, I need your help on approaching girls. I'm not confident and I was wondering what advice you could give and like tips to help me out. I would even pay to see you and compensate you, to like help me in person approaching girls and getting a girl or whatever. And going back to the whole retaliation thing, I could have just like left the dude on red or just said fuck you or whatever, but I never did that. Honestly, it's really funny because nobody that I could even think of would do something like this. This is a person in specific who has talked a lot of shit about me and it was bashed me. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna go out of my way and go fucking just head over heels over this person, fucking bow down and be like, your master, I got you. Like, this is what you want to do and fucking be homies, but I just gave him some decent advice, hey, look, this is what you want to do, practice makes perfect, just approach every girl you see that you find attractive, just giving like little advice. And I did that because at the end of the day, none of this really matters. None of this whole like petty shit or kind of being envious of somebody or like you're mad or upset at somebody or you're petty about something that happened that somebody did or said about you. None of it fucking matters. I don't know, man. I don't know. I let life take its course because now looking back at it, I can name a countless amount of times of people who have done me wrong that reach out to me on Instagram and message me and say, Kevin, you know, man, like, I honestly haven't seen you in years, and I am so proud of you, and I know that I used to be a complete asshole to you when we were younger or whatever, but I just want to say, dude, that I'm sorry for whatever I said or did or this and that or whatever the situation is. And honestly, I'm proud of you. You're fucking grinding right now, and this is insane. Now, that is my term of revenge, is doing better for myself and getting so good and so better that that person who have once done me wrongs, biggest flex will be permanently for the rest of their lives that they once knew me and once had a conversation with me or conversations with me at one point in time and no longer do. And maybe they're too ashamed to then tell those people that they brag about towards me why we are no longer in contact. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my biggest fucking flex, and that's what I want to be fucking at, right? I want to be that person in life where those people have to live and be conscious for the rest of their lives knowing that they fucked you over. They did you wrong. And those people have to live with the fact that there's nothing they can say, nothing they can do, nothing that they could fucking try that's going to make amends and try to rekindle things. Like, it's just not going to work, right? This could be relationship, this could be like dating, relationship-wise. This could be just like a friendship thing. This could be anything, business. And that's just what it comes down to, people. That is just what it fucking comes down to, people. And I've had that happen to me already. And I'm nothing. I'm shit. I'm nothing. I'm not going to spit in the fucking car, but I'm nothing. I'm nothing. But I will become something, and I'll be something even more than I am now. And I'll become something even more than I will be when I say that I'm going to fucking be something, and when I am something, I'm going to fucking just, I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. I'm tweaking. I'm not going to lie. But I just wanted to say this, guys. The whole point of this video, for those of you who are now wondering, why the fuck did you make this video? What is your point, Kevin? My point is stop worrying about other people. Stop worrying about people shitting on you, hating on you, talking shit about you, doing you dirty, or faking you, or being a two-faced and fucking going behind your back and doing this, doing that, and then trying to come back at you or whatever. Like, just work on yourself. That's the only thing that should matter for you. Yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, working on your craft, finding your passion if you haven't found it already. If you have, work on it to the all-time max. Grind. And for those of you who don't believe in God, I just want to say this one message, okay? If you don't believe in God, that's fine. I'm not going to be one of those people that force that shit on you, because I fucking hate people like that. They try to just force religion on you, and they're like, I fucking hate that. Like, it's annoying. It really is, right? But coming from somebody who has a strong belief in God, I will promise you this. If you do your best, if you try your absolute hardest to be a good person every single day, and you try your best not to do wrong and to do good only, and to do good for others and to help others out in need, maybe that won't even benefit you in return half the time. And that's really one of the most important parts, is when you give a good helping hand to, it doesn't even have to be somebody close to you. It could be somebody you don't even know at all, that you just met in that current moment, but you know that they need a helping hand in something. Whether it's financially, physically, spiritually, just to talk to them maybe. And you know that you're not going to get anything in return from that moment, but you're just doing it out of the good deed and the goodness of your heart of hearts. I promise you, you will be rewarded back with much more than what you have given. Do what you got to do. Help those in need. Always be a fucking solid person. Always be the person that somebody maybe could count on even. And you'll get good back. And I promise you, if you do that every single day and you work on your craft every single day and figure out how the fuck you're going to make it in this world every single day, you will become much more than the things that you're worrying about right now. I'm sure a lot of you are worrying about stupid ass shit, bro. It could be a relationship. It could be a fucking business that maybe it's not doing good right now, or whatever. You will just stop worrying about this fucking shit, because then at the end of the day, you'll just realize that all of it is just nonsense and none of it fucking matters, and that there's a bigger purpose in life, right? So find your purpose, find your passion, and work on that shit every single fucking day. Don't stop. Don't give up, because holy shit, man, I've done this, and I stopped letting people talk shit about me, or allowing that shit to go in my head of them talking shit about me or whatever. And I just have this like shield, this bubble, and they can't get through it. They can't fucking just penetrate through that bubble, and I'm unstoppable, bro. I'm fucking unstoppable, and they have no choice but to give up. And if they don't, they will never seek my attention, because I promise you I won't give it back. I'm telling you guys, this is the way to fucking win in life, all right? This is the way to win in life. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I was ranting like a motherfucker, I know that, but I just thought I should say this, because I don't know. It's been a minute since I've done one of these videos, but I sense that there's somebody out there that's listening right now, and that's really gonna take this with them for the rest of their lives, or at least for a very important chapter in their life.